Good morning, friends. Previously, in this chapter, we learned about the area of different figures. Okay, we learned how to measure the area using square sheet paper and also learn the equation to find the area of rectangle and square. Okay, today we will solve some extra example related to perimeter of different geometrical shape, and we are considering only square and rectangle here. And some examples are for area of rectangle and square. Okay, so let's start with the first. Here the length, first of all, what is the equation for an area of perimeter of square? So you need to remember four equation. Perimeter of square, that is 4 multiply side. Why it is 4 multiply side? Because in a square all sides are equal. Okay, that's why we need to add 4 side, and that's why it is 4 multiply side. Perimeter of rectangle is what? Opposite sides are equal. That's why it is 2 inside the bracket, length plus breadth. And then what is area of a square? That is side multiply side. And what is area of a rectangle? That is length multiply breadth. Clear? So here first example, the length of a rectangular field is twice its breadth. So what is the statement? Here the length is twice its breadth. Read the statement properly. That is the length of a rectangular field. Whenever the word problem are given, please read the statement twice. So you will be clear what is the statement. Length of the rectangle is twice its breadth. And a man jogged around 5 times and covered the distance of 3 kilometers. Find the length. Okay, so what is the distance given? 3 kilometers. We can convert it into meter also. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. That's why 3 kilometer. Or you can leave it 3 kilometer, then it is also correct. 3000 meter. Now twice its breadth. So length is twice of breadth. So if we write perimeter, because now the man is jogging around the rectangular field. Jogging means what? Moving at the outer boundary, and it means we need to consider here perimeter. So perimeter of, what is the equation? Perimeter of rectangle, that is 2 inside the bracket length plus breadth. But in a statement it is written that length is twice the breadth. So we can write this is the length. So it is twice the breadth plus b. Clear? The statement is given, the length is twice the breadth. That's why length is 2b. 2, that is 3b. Now here perimeter of rectangle is given, but a man take 5 round. So this is the perimeter for only 1 round. So we need to find distance covered in 5 round. This is the distance for only 1 round, because we are considering perimeter of rectangle, and perimeter of rectangle means we are starting from the 1 point. For example, if this is a rectangular field, then perimeter means what? We are starting from here and moving at the boundary, and this length will give the perimeter. But man take 5 rounds, so that's why we need to multiply this distance with 5. So that is 5 multiplied 2 multiplied 3b. This is what? Distance for a 1 round. A man take 5 rounds, that's why it is 5 multiplied 2 multiplied 3b. Here you can consider 3 kilometer or you can consider 3000 meter. Both will give correct answer. So that's why let's consider it as a 3000 meter. The distance covered in 5 rounds is 3000 meter is equal to 5 multiplied 2 multiplied 3. Now solve the equation. So we have 3000 is equal to 10 multiplied 3b. Now what we need to find? Breadth we need to find. So take 3 and 10 in a division. Why? Because 10 is in a multiplication and 3 is also multiplication. variable b. B is for variable. Breadth we need to find. That's why take 3 and 10 on right side, which will be in the denominator. Why? Because inverse of multiplication is division. That's why 3000 divided 10. So here 1000. So B is equal to 100 meter. So breadth is what? 100 meter. What we need to find? Length. So length is what? Twice the breadth. Breadth is 100, so length will be twice of breadth. That is 2 multiply 100. So it is 200 meter. Clear? Again, what is the equation? Here first statement is given. Length of the rectangular field is twice the breadth. That's why L will be 2B. Now we convert kilometer into meter. So 1 kilometer is 1000. So 3 kilometer is 3000. Now we need to use the equation for area of a rectangle. That is 2 inside the bracket length plus B. But length is twice the breadth. That's why 2B plus B. 2B plus B. So here 2 times B plus B is 3B. And 2 is there because that is a 2 in a equation which is in a multiplication. But a man take 5 rounds and this distance is called 5 rounds. That's why we can write a distance covered in 5 rounds is equal to 5 multiply distance covered in 1 round. This is distance covered in 1 round, so multiply it with 5. But this answer is already given, that is 3000 meter. Now if we solve this equation, we will get B. Breadth is 100 meter and breadth is 100, length is twice of breadth, that is 200 meter. Now next example, Kamla and Shikha go for a jog. Kamla goes around a square field of a side 200 meter. Shikha goes around the rectangular field of a length 300 meter and breadth 110 meter. If they both takes 3 rounds, who cover greater distance by how much? This kind of example we already solved in the textbook. So here, what is the statement? Two girls are there and they are going for jogging. Kamla goes around a square field. So Kamla is moving around a square field, means we need to find the perimeter of a square and which side is 200 meter. Shikha goes around a rectangular field. Now it means to find the distance covered by Shikha, we need to find the perimeter of a rectangle whose length is 300 meter and breadth is 110. If they both takes 3 rounds, means Kamla in a square part she takes 3 rounds and Shikha in a rectangular part she takes 3 rounds. So for that we need to find distance covered by Kamla and distance covered by Shikha. And then we will compare who covered more distance and by how much. That we will find by subtracting the distance covered by Kamla and Shikha. So let's find first distance covered by Kamla. So distance covered by Kamla. For that we need to find perimeter of square because she is jogging around a square part. That's why it is 4 multiply side. Side of square part is 200 meters, so it is 800 meter. But both of them takes 3 rounds. So distance covered in 3 rounds. So that is 3 multiply 800, 2400 meter. Now distance covered by Shikha. So perimeter of rectangle because she is moving in rectangular path. So equation is 2 inside the bracket L plus B. Now here for this length is 300 meter and breadth is 110 meter. So 2 420 110 is 420. 420 multiplied 2 is 840 meters. Now, Shikha is also taking 3 rounds. So, distance covered in 3 rounds. So, that is 3 multiplied 840. 2520 meters. So this is the distance covered by Shikha and this is the distance covered by Kamal. So who takes who cover more distance? Shikha cover more distance. So that is one correction here. It is 110. So we will have 820. Here we also have 820. So now again it is 2460, but still Shikha cover more distance because this is the distance covered by Kamala, that is 2400, and by Shikha it is 2460. So that is great. So Shikha cover more distance by 2460 minus 2400. So that is 60 meters. So Shikha cover more distance of 60 meters. Now next, the dimension of photograph are 30 centimeter and multiply 20 centimeter. What length of wooden frame is needed to frame the picture? Picture is there and we need to frame that picture. Now framing means it is covering the outer boundary and outer boundary means it is about the perimeter. So first of all, whenever the word problem is given, first decide that you need to find perimeter or area, because sometimes in a question this kind of word is given that frame the picture or fencing the garden. So that's why you need to decide that we need to find perimeter or area. So here framing means it is covering the outer boundary and again outer boundary is perimeter. Means we need to find the perimeter of photograph. So photograph is equal to 2 inside the bracket L plus V. Now what is the length? 30 centimeter by 20 centimeter. It means 30 centimeter is the length and 20 centimeter is the breadth. So 2 30 plus 20. So that is 50 meter. 50 multiplied 2, that is 100 centimeter. So you can consider it as a 1 meter. So length of wooden frame is equal to 1 meter, or you can consider 100 centimeter. That is also correct. Now next one, this kind of example can be asked for MCQ. Next, a square piece of a land has each side equal to 100 meter. Square piece is there for a land and side is 100 meter. If 3 layer of metal wire has to be used to fence it, what is the length of wire needed? So again, there is a land whose side is 100 meter. We need to make a 3 layer of metal wire has to be used to fence it, and you need to find what is the length of wire needed. So again, fencing is perimeter of length. So let's find perimeter of square part. Perimeter of square length, that is 4 multiply side. So 4 multiply 100, that is 400 meters. So this is a perimeter. Now this is the distance when it cover only one time, when we move one time, but we need to take 3 layers. That's why length of wire is equal to 3 multiply 400, that is 1200 meters. This much length of wire is needed to fencing the land of 3 layers. Clear? lawn is 555 meter wide and 98 meter long, find the length of fencing. That will be the homework. The side of the square field is 65 meter. What is the length of fence required all around it? So same, this is fencing for a rectangular piece of land and this is a fencing for a square piece of land. So you need to solve these two examples in 8. Find the area of a rectangle whose, so what we need to find here? It is directly written that find the area. So whose length is 4 cm and breadth is 3 cm. So what is the equation for area of a rectangle? Area of rectangle is length multiplied L multiplied B. So here length is 4 cm, breadth is 2 cm. So it is 8 square centimeter. Or you can write it centimeter square. Then it is also right. Now next one. Length is 6.4 centimeter and breadth is 5 centimeter. So area of rectangle, that is what? Length multiplied breadth. So it is 6.4 multiplied 5. Now multiply 64 with 5. So it is 320. 32 square centimeter. Here. Now next example. Find the area of rectangle if its length and breadth are 28 cm and 120 mm respectively. So here this length is given in a centimeter and this length is given in a mm. So we can convert centimeter into mm or mm into centimeter. So let's convert this centimeter into mm will be easy. So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm. You need to remember the conversion. So 28 centimeter is equal to 28 multiplied 10, 280 mm. Find the area. So area of a rectangle, that is L multiplied B. So 280 multiplied 120. So 28 multiplied 12. 336 and 20 at the last. That is square mm square, or you can say square. You can convert this into centimeters. So it is 336 square centimeter or centimeter square. Clear? Now next one. Find the area of a square whose side is 5 cm. Area of a square whose side is 5 cm. So you can directly write equation. Area of a square is equal to side multiply side. So 5 multiply 5, that is 25 cm square or square centimeter. Unit is in a centimeter, so we need to write centimeter square or square centimeter. Find the area of a square whose side is 63 mm. Again you can convert it into centimeter. So 1 mm is equal to 0.1 centimeter. If 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm, so 1 mm, so 10 will be in a divide, so that is why 0.1 centimeter. You can write like this. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm. So 1 by 10 centimeter is equal to 1 mm. Take this 10 in a divide, so 0.1 centimeter is equal to 1 mm. So 63 mm is equal to 6.3 centimeter. Now area of a square is side multiply side. So it is 6.3 multiply 6.3. You can take the answer in this mm also, then it is also correct. So 63 multiply 63. So it is 39.69 square centimeters. Clear? Now next one. Area of a rectangle is 240 centimeters square. If its length is 220 centimeters, find its breadth. So area is given 240 centimeters square. 240 centimeters square. Length is given 20 centimeters, and we need to find breadth. So write the information whatever given in the question and what we need to find. So area, we need to write equation. Area of a rectangle, that is L multiplied B. Area is given 240, length is given 20, and breadth that we need to find. So to find breadth, take this 20 from left to right. 20 is in a multiplication, so we need to apply inverse of 20, that will be division of 20 on right side. So 240 by 20 is equal to B. 0, 0 cancels, so 12. So B is equal to 12 centimeters. Now next one. Find the perimeter of a rectangle. What we need to find? Perimeter. Now to find the perimeter of rectangle, equation is what? 2 inside the bracket L plus B, means we need to value length and breadth. Perimeter we need to find, for that we need to length and breadth. Whose area? Area is given 650 centimeters square and breadth is given 13 centimeters. Now in a question we need to find perimeter, for that we need to have a length and breadth. But here in a question area and breadth is given, length is not given. So from area first we will find length, and that length will be used to find perimeter. So let's write area of a rectangle, that is L multiplied B. Area is given 650, length we need to find, and breadth is given 30. Take 13 in a divide, so 650 divide 13 is equal to 10. So this length is equal to 50 centimeters. Now we have length 50 centimeters and breadth 13 centimeters. So perimeter of rectangle is 2 inside the bracket length plus breadth. Length is 13, breadth is 50. Length is 50, breadth is 13. So that is 63. 126 centimeters. That is what? Perimeter of rectangle.